Rising above the waters of New York Harbor stands one of the most recognizable monuments on Earth, the Statue of Liberty. To millions, she is a symbol of freedom, hope, and new beginnings. But her story didn't begin in America. It began across the ocean in 19th century Europe, shaped by politics, ideals, and an extraordinary international collaboration. The idea for the statue was born in France in the mid-1800s. At the time, both France and the United States admired each other's republican ideals. A French political thinker named Édouard René de Laboulaye believed the United States represented liberty and democracy in action. In 1865, he proposed creating a monument to celebrate American independence and the enduring friendship between the two nations. The statue was also meant as a subtle message to France itself, a reminder of the importance of freedom and democratic values during a time of political uncertainty at home. To bring this vision to life, French sculptor Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi was chosen. He imagined a colossal female figure inspired by classical Roman goddesses, robed and dignified, holding a torch high into the sky. This torch would represent enlightenment, lighting the path to freedom. In her other hand, the statue holds a tablet inscribed with the date July 4th, 1776, marking the signing of the Declaration of Independence. At her feet lie broken chains, symbolizing the end of oppression and tyranny. While Bartholdi designed the outer form, the internal structure required a brilliant engineer, Gustave Eiffel. Later famous for the Eiffel Tower, Eiffel created an innovative iron framework that allowed the massive copper statue to stand upright while flexing slightly in strong winds. Thin copper sheets were hammered into shape and mounted onto the iron skeleton, giving the statue both strength and elegance. Once completed in France, the statue stood over 150 feet tall, but her journey was only beginning. In 1885, the completed statue was carefully dismantled into more than 300 pieces and shipped across the Atlantic Ocean in crates. Upon arrival in the United States, Americans were responsible for building the pedestal, a task funded largely through public donations. Newspaper publisher Joseph Pulitzer launched a massive fundraising campaign, encouraging ordinary citizens to contribute. Thousands responded, proving that the statue already belonged to the people. In 1886, the statue was reassembled on what is now known as Liberty Island, located in New York Harbor. On October 28, 1886, the monument was officially dedicated in a grand ceremony attended by thousands. At the time, she was the tallest iron structure ever built and instantly became a powerful symbol of America's ideals. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, millions of immigrants arrived in America seeking opportunity. For many, the first sight of the statue meant they had reached a land of hope. Nearby Ellis Island processed over 12 million immigrants between 1892 and 1954. In 1903, a poem titled "The New Colossus" by Emma Lazarus was placed on the pedestal. Its famous words, "Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free," forever linked the statue to the immigrant experience. Across wars, social change, and global challenges, the Statue of Liberty has remained constant. She has welcomed newcomers, inspired movements for civil rights, and stood as a reminder that freedom is both a promise and a responsibility. Today, visitors from around the world continue to look up at her raised torch, not just as a monument of metal and stone, but as a living symbol of liberty, democracy, and human hope. From a bold idea in France to an enduring icon in America, the history of the Statue of Liberty is a story of shared values and shared dreams. And as long as her torch burns bright, she reminds the world that the pursuit of freedom never truly ends. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.